What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today I'm super excited because we are going to be doing a full face of Amazon makeup. I'm really excited for this. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I did an Amazon Essentials video where I showed you guys kind of my favorites from Amazon, and you guys seem to really like that. I can link that on the screen here if you haven't seen it yet, but then I figured that I would do a full face using makeup products from Amazon. Obviously, you can get like your classics like L'Oreal, Maybelline, like all that sort of stuff on Amazon, but this is going to be like not your typical everyday average makeup from Amazon, like more like rare brands that you can't really get elsewhere. So I'm really excited. I love Amazon. I spend way too much money and way too much time on there, but I mean, you can really find anything. So I figured, you know what? Let's test its makeup, because if there's one thing that I don't buy a ton of actually on Amazon, it's makeup. Like, I am more of an in-store gal when it comes to makeup, like Sephora, Ulta, the drugstores, but that doesn't mean that there's not good makeup on Amazon. So I figured we would test it out today. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and click the little bell right next to the subscribe button so you can be notified of all my future uploads. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. Also, please don't mind these burns that I have on my face right here. If you're wondering what they are, I used a prescription like skincare product that a dermatologist prescribed me, and it burned my skin. So there's that. So should I be layering on top of it makeup that I have no idea how it's gonna work? Probably not, but I'm gonna do it anyways for you guys. I think I've reached that point of like quarantine that I like am just going crazy, and I need to do something. Okay, so anyways, the first brand we're gonna go in with, I have a bunch of stuff from them. They have a lot of really good looking stuff on Amazon. This is the brand LOV, and this is their Perfectitude, I like that, Hyaluronic Serum Primer. So this is what we're gonna use today. I want to say that they are Amazon exclusive. I could be wrong, but I think they are. It looks pretty. It has like pearls and stuff in it, so it says it's going to give a radiant glow. So that sounds good to me. Just gonna put some on my fingers. There's 2 pumps of it. Ooh, literally feels like water. My skin just like drank that so fast, but it feels really nice. It's definitely very light. Like, it's not even like a lot of primers have that really silky kind of feel to them. This one doesn't have that. Just gonna tap it over those burn areas. It's just very light, like literally like water-like, but it does leave a little bit of tackiness on our skin, which is good, because that's gonna help the foundation adhere on top of it, so I can't complain. Although I will say it doesn't give me like immediate like hydrating feeling to my skin, but hyaluronic acid does help your skin to retain moisture. So in the long run, it should hopefully make us more moisturized. Alrighty, for our foundation, we are gonna be going in with the Graftobian Cosmetics. This is their HD Glamour Cream Palette. So this is basically like a foundation palette. There's a bunch of different foundations. I dug my nail in that one, so it looks a little weird, sorry. Some of these shades look a little funky. I think it sat outside, so maybe that's why, I don't really know. But I figured this would be good because it gives us a lot of versatility, because when you're buying foundation online, especially from a brand that you don't know much about, it can be hard to figure out like what is the right shade for you. So that's why I went with this like palette. I thought that would be cool. And I have definitely heard of Graftobian before. I hope I'm pronouncing the name correct. They're very big in like the theatrical, like makeup artistry, like that kind of makeup like world. So this would be great if you're a makeup artist, like for your kit, again, because you get so many different options. So I figured we would use this today for our foundation. So because it's like in the palette, I'm going to use a little brush to get it out and apply it to my face, and then we'll blend it out with a beauty blender, or not a beauty blender. We'll use this little guy that I got on Amazon. This was like $6. So I'm gonna go in with this shade to start, and I'm gonna put some on my face. So that might be, let me see. Let's blend with our little sponge here and see if that's any good, or if we need something a little bit deeper. That's actually pretty good. I might go in with a little bit of the shade right next to it just to deepen it a smidge, but I think those two mixed together are gonna be very good. This is a very creamy foundation, so it's very easy to apply out of the palette, which is nice. I was like a little nervous about that. This beauty blender is a little hard though, I will say that. And I'm just gonna apply that same little mixture to the other side and down here. You could honestly just apply this like totally with a brush if you wanted to too, but I figured I would use this blender that I got. And this little blender came in a pack with like a purple and a pink one too, so I got 3 of them. I don't remember the exact brand name on them, but I will have everything linked down below in the description. Sometimes on Amazon it can be hard because when you find something then you go back and then it's no longer available. I have that problem with my Amazon favorites video, but hopefully mostly everything that I use today you will still be able to get. This is actually a nice foundation though, like I'm pretty impressed with it. It's so creamy and blends like really nicely. I'm gonna kind of sculpt out my brows a little bit with it while I have it here. And it's nice how you can just custom create like the exact shade that works, you know, for you and your skin tone. So far I'm vibing with the Amazon products. And this foundation does give a nice coverage too. I don't know that I would say that it's like full, but it's definitely medium to buildable. You could definitely build it up to be full, because as I layer more on, it's definitely like layering nicely. All right, so far so good. Okay, up next for concealer, we're gonna go in with the Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. This is from Catrice Cosmetics. So this is the only one that I have like a lot of prior knowledge of the brand. I've tried a lot of Catrice's products. I do believe you can get them online at Ulta. In my store, I don't think you can get it, but you might be able to get them in some Ulta stores as well. But aside from that, basically the only place you can get them is Amazon. So this is their high coverage concealer. So I'm gonna go in with this in the shade Nude Beige. I'm gonna use this first, and then if I need, now that should actually be good. So this is supposed to be a full coverage concealer. They came out with this, I wanna say a while ago, but then more recently they came out with a ton of different shades. Like they expanded the shade range quite a bit, which is nice. And on Amazon, it seems to be fully stocked. So I figured it'd be a good product to use because there's such a big shade range. So I'm just gonna bring it on the other areas of my face and of course my under eyes, and then blend it all out. It's weird how like I don't buy a lot of makeup on Amazon, like again, because I just feel like I'm always on there like buying random stuff, but makeup is just something to me that I love to shop in store for. But like during this quarantine, it's like you can't go to the stores, so you better be shopping online. So yeah. That's kind of what sparked my thought about doing something like this, is like, okay, well, you know, Amazon is online, and so you don't have to leave your house to buy the stuff. Although I do think I read something saying that their shipping is like being significantly delayed now, which I mean, rightfully so, just because of everything that has been going on. But like, I think they are shipping stuff. I forgot, like I read an article like the other day, like they are shipping stuff, but it's just not gonna be like literally on your doorstep like 2 hours later like it normally is. Amazon is so dang fast. I'm like, I literally just ordered that and it's already here. Okay, but that actually looks pretty nice too. So I mean, honestly, I'm vibing with the Amazon makeup. I can't complain. Okay, moving right along, we're gonna go in with this palette. This is the Nomad Marrakesh palette. This looks so pretty. They have a bunch of different palettes from different places like around the world or inspired by different places, and I thought this one was beautiful. This is another brand that I do believe is exclusive to Amazon as well, and just like their own website, but this is what it looks like. I thought it was really pretty. You get all these colors in a nice big mirror, like so. So we are gonna first go in with turmeric. And I haven't tried anything from their brand yet, so this will be the first thing that I tried. So let's see how it goes. I know my dad takes a turmeric. Is it turmeric or turmeric? I forget, but he takes a supplement of turmeric and he like swears by it. Let me know down below if you take it. I don't even really know what it's for exactly. Like I don't know what my dad takes it for, but I know he takes it though. Maybe I should, because I believe it's supposed to have a lot of health benefits. But so far it's looking pretty good, blending out pretty well. Next we're gonna go in with this shade right here. This is pretty deep, so I'm gonna gently buff this into this outer corner here to really smoke that out. I kind of want to do like a smoky gradient look, so I want to keep this just in this outer part of my eye. But these colors are pretty pigmented. They seem to be blending pretty easily, which is nice. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And you know what? I should let you guys know how much this is as well, so I will look that up in just 1 second. But these shadows are really pigmented, which I like. It is $37, and again, you get 15 different shades. Next, I'm gonna go in with Golden Mosque, and I'm gonna pop that on the rest of the lid. Pretty goldy shade. This has a little bit of shimmer to it. It's nothing crazy, but it does have a little bit of shine, glitter. And I am using a dry brush with this, and it's still coming off very pigmented. I don't think I've ever done like a yellow and blue eye before. Reminds me of like the Lakers or something, like their colors. I'm just trying to change it up a little bit. Then I'm gonna jump in with Persian Rose, and I'm gonna buff that on the lower lash line. This one is a little bit lighter, more pinky toned than the dark shade that we used in our outer corner. Like this one's a little more rose, where this one's more like a purpley brown. I'm just gonna buff that down there. Then I'm just gonna use whatever's left on that brush. I'm not gonna add any more product that we used to pack on that darker outer corner, and just buff it all out. We get a nice smoky eye. And then I'm gonna go in with this lightest shade right here and use that just to highlight. These colors are definitely like different than like what I normally use, but they're very pigmented and easy to work with. Like they blend out really well, so I'm honestly pretty impressed with this brand. It's definitely nice and high quality. And you can can buy single, I'm just going back and buffing this a little bit more. You can buy single shadows from this brand too if you're interested in that and you don't want to try like a full palette at first. They did have single shadows available as well. But I think it looks pretty. It's different. Okay, this next thing I'm a little nervous about, but I know this is like all over Amazon, so I was like, okay, I have to try it. It is this magnetic lash kit. So basically it comes with a magnetic eyeliner, because I have tried magnetic lashes in the past where you have to put like the lash on top of your lashes and then another one beneath, and then they magnetize like together, and that to me was very difficult and I didn't like doing that. But this is a little different. So these are the lashes in here, and then it comes with this, which is like a magnetic liner. So you basically put this on like as eyeliner, and that is going to cause the lashes to magnetize to the liner. I know, it sounds a little crazy. They do give you these little like tweezer things, which is good to grab the lashes, and the lashes come in this little compact thing. Like so, they kind of moved around in here, but this is what they look like, and they have tiny, tiny little magnets. So I'm a little nervous about this, but I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna do Amazon makeup, I like have to do this. So I'm gonna go in with this first. And there's like a million different versions of this, but again, I'll link the one that I purchased down below as long as it's still available when I upload this video, which hopefully it will be. This liner like brush is very, very, very long, so I'm very nervous about that. It's definitely very pigmented. This is like a paintbrush though. Like this is not normally what you would want for a liner brush. I'm not even gonna attempt a wing with this. I'm just gonna get the product down so that I can get this lash stuck to it basically. And I guess for it to be magnetic, like what is there, little fragments of metal in this or something? I probably should have thought this through a little more before doing this, but let me be the guinea pig and try it out. Okay, that wasn't that hard to get like the line. It just definitely, you have to really be careful with it because this is so long to be used. Now to get the actual lash stuck on, I feel like this will be the hard part. The fact they give you these little tweezers though is nice because that's definitely gonna be helpful. Oh, see now the lash is like sticking to the tweezers because I guess the tweezers are metal and this has the little magnets. So I have to like really go on the very bottom so they don't get stuck to the tweezers. I'm just gonna, oh, wait. Okay, that was a lot easier than I expected. That was very simple. Maybe the hype about these is warranted. Like this is pretty good. They literally, like as soon as I kind of got them close, they stuck. Okay, let's try to get on the other side. This is much better than I expected. I thought this was gonna be an absolute disaster, I have to be honest. Because again, the only other time I had tried magnetic lashes, it was just difficult. And then when I saw what this looked like, I was like, oh Lord. But it's not half bad. If you can get the line on there, you know, relatively looking okay, you know, not too bad. I do want to know what makes this magnetic though. That's a little interesting to me. And it does say that these can be reused. So you can reuse these, you know, like quite a few times. I'm not really sure how many times you can reuse them, but okay, so this one didn't stick here. Get it down there. Come on, baby. Yay! Now it's stuck. Oh, on the outside it's not. Boom. Oh, this one's like not sticking really on the outside. There we go. I think I got it now. Okay, I have to say I'm pretty impressed. Like these aren't like the most beautiful lashes or anything, you know, they're kind of like low key, but I think they have different like options that you can get. They just come in this little thing. But that was actually easier than I anticipated it to be, you know? Like, oh, see now this one's popping off here. So I wonder if that happens a lot. When I move it back, it goes back, but I wonder like if they pop off a lot. And this one looks like it's like, we put a little bit more of this magnetic stuff. Because this one looks like it's coming off, but it's not, it's just the way the eyeliner is. But honestly, I'm pleasantly surprised. I thought this was gonna be like a disaster and it really isn't. Okay, so this side popped off again. So that's annoying. If I was gonna keep doing that, then I wouldn't say they're any good. But they were relatively easy to get stuck on there, which was what I was most nervous about. Let me move them over. All right, I'm just gonna take this one off and start again. What's nice is that because there isn't glue, you don't have to like re-glue or anything. Let's see if we do it that way, if that works better. Bring it in a little closer. See if that sticks a little better, but not half bad. I really can't complain. Am I gonna be trading in like my normal lashes with glue for these anytime soon? No, but it does work. Like if you're scared of the glue version of like lashes, like this does work because this is magnetized, like the eyeliner, and I do think this was easier than those other lashes where you have to do like the one underneath and the one above. That to me was way harder like to apply. These really weren't hard to apply. I just hope they stay stuck. So I guess we'll see as like the tutorial goes on how they last, but I'm pleasantly surprised. I thought that was gonna be way worse than it was. All right, moving along for mascara, we have from LOV. This is their Love Rose Sculpting Volume Mascara. So this is the same brand as the primer that we used. They have a mascara, so I figured that we could try this out because obviously we need mascara like on our lower lashes and stuff. Oh, this is pretty. I like the packaging. I like that a lot. And this is what the wand looks like. So it's kind of small, which is good again because we're gonna be using it mainly on our lower lashes. We'll use it on our upper lashes too though to blend in with the magnetic lashes. Kind of like a moussey texture, which is actually what I like in mascaras. It's not overly watery or anything. So it's looking good. Looks nice. Having the smaller, more precise, like tapered brush makes it actually easy to really get in there and like wiggle those bottom lashes, which is what I like to do to really make them like be emphasized. Oh my gosh, this lash is still popping off. She's like, nope, not today, honey. So maybe I wouldn't recommend these magnetic lashes because I feel like they're just gonna be coming off a lot easier than like regular lashes with glue would, because unless that magnet is down, it just doesn't hold. It's weird though because I'm not really having a problem with this side. Like that side like worked for me, but this one is just like, not today, sis. This side isn't even really holding on the back now anymore. Maybe these magnets are like not working or something. I don't know. I'm gonna try not to touch it, but you don't want to have to worry about that like all night when you're out. You know what I'm saying? So regular lashes might be better. But this mascara though seems pretty good. Okay, this lash will not stay put, so I think I'm just gonna take this off right now and we're just gonna use mascara on my upper lashes because those are just not working. Like it was easier to apply than I thought. Like they stick at first, but then they don't really stay magnetized. So that's kind of the problem. So we'll do the mascara. I'll try them one more time after I do this mascara. Like I'll apply them again and we'll see if we can get them to stay stuck. But I knew I wouldn't be able to apply the mascara with them on or they would just come flying off anyways. So I will say now that I'm applying this mascara to my upper lashes, it's looking a little crazy. I don't know if it's because of the liner too, like the liner looks bad, but it's looking a little like chunky and like not really what I like. Like they're like volumized, but it's like too much. Definitely a little clumpy, so not my favorite mascara. All right, but I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of this magnetic eyeliner. Let's see if we can get these dang things to stay down. Get a nice fresh coat on there, and I'm doing it a little thicker this time. Like I'm definitely doing thicker liner than I would normally do, but I want them to stick. I think that might be the key, is having it be a little thicker. All right, now take two. This was the good eye last time, so hopefully it remains the good eye and we don't have any problems. All right, that was pretty easy. Now let's try the bad eye and see if we can get this one to stay this time. Maybe using my fingers will be easier. Okay, they're on. Now let's see if they stay. They feel more secure now actually, even on my eyes. Like I don't feel like they're flopping off. I think you just have to go in a little bit thicker with the liner. Like normally I would not do my liner that thick. I like just a thin liner, but I think to really make sure that they stay stuck, it does have to be a little thicker, but they feel more secure now. So fingers crossed they stay. All right, now for our face, I have the C Color Cosmetics Natural Face Palette. So this is actually supposed to be, I think, a dupe for the Too Faced Natural Face Palette, which you guys know that's like literally my favorite. But you get 6 different shades in here, so 2 highlights, 2 blushes, and 2 bronzers. I have different highlights that we're gonna use today, but I figured we could use the blush and bronzer from this. But you can get C Color Cosmetics on their own website, or they do have a lot of their stuff on Amazon. So we are gonna go in with the shimmery bronzer on the bottom there first to bronze up our face. Oh, this is definitely warm. The one in the Too Faced palette is warm too. It's not quite this warm. Like this almost looks like a blush. So maybe we'll use this just as our blush today. But it looks pretty. And this I think was like $12.50, so it's super affordable. And then I am gonna go in with the contour shade in this palette and contour out my cheekbones. I would say the shades in this definitely come off differently than the Too Faced, so I would say it's definitely different, but it's not bad. I'm gonna go in and just sculpt out my nose like so. Yeah, definitely the shades pull a little bit warmer. The matte bronzer in the Too Faced one is definitely a bit cooler toned. For our highlight, we're gonna go in with the Pinch of Color Honey Silk Waterless Tint. So this looks really, really cool. Never tried anything from this brand before. So this is what it looks like. You have this right here and then a little brush. Wait, I literally thought that this was a highlight. This is a foundation stick. Because I was like, wait, what? There's a brush on one side. Oh man, okay. Then we're gonna have to go in with this palette again as our highlight. I really thought this was I don't know why I thought that was a highlight. So we're gonna go with Plan B. I can test this in an upcoming video if you want, because you can get this brand on Amazon. We do have lipsticks from this brand too. But I was really excited to try this. I thought it was a cream cream highlight. So my bad, but we're gonna go back into the C Color Cosmetics palette, and then we will go in with the, I'm gonna use this highlight. Actually, I'm gonna mix both of the highlights together and pop them on my cheeks. They definitely have like a pinky kind of undertone to them. It's very pretty. Okay, Amazon makeup. Comment down below if you guys get makeup on Amazon, or if you have like an Amazon exclusive brand that you really like. Let me know down below and I can try it out. I actually like this little pinky highlight for a change. I always do like goldeny highlights, so this is nice for a little different touch. Okay, now for our lips, we are gonna go in with the Pinch of Color brand, and this is their Matte Velvet Waterless Lip Color in Aria. It looks really, really pretty. So I'm gonna go in with this on my lip. Ooh, it's definitely matte. It goes on like straight matte. A lot of times like lipsticks that are matte will go on a little bit creamier and then dry down. This just goes on straight matte from the get-go. I gotta be honest, it does feel a little drying. I'd be lying if I didn't say that. I think I was just expecting it to feel a little more creamier when I first put it on. I like the color though. The color's really pretty. It's not like terrible, but it's not my favorite. My lips are also really dry because I've been so stuffed up, so I've been blowing my nose so much, so like this whole area of my face is so dry. So that could have something to do with it as well. But yeah, I'm not like obsessed with the way this feels in my lips right now. For lip gloss, we're gonna go in with the LOV Lip Volumizer Plumping Serum Gloss. I'm gonna apply this. I don't know like if this is gonna be like a stinging plumping. Ooh, it smells, what is that scent? It has like a kind of smell that makes you think that maybe it's gonna be like a stinger plumper, but we'll let it sit and we'll see. My sense of smell is definitely off because I have a sinus infection and I feel like I can't smell stuff. It gives a nice little glow to my lips though. Maybe it's not a bad smell. I don't know. I can't even really smell right now because of my nose. So let's let it sit and see. I'll let you know if it does like make my lips sting, but right now it doesn't make them sting, but it does look nice. It adds like a nice glossy finish to them, which automatically just makes your lips look plumper. So can't complain about that. Ooh, okay, I'm starting to feel it a little bit. Not a hurt plump though. Just like a little tingly. Like it's not gonna be like a intense, like those lip venoms that we used to use back in the day, or at least I know I did. I'd always be buying that at Sephora and like literally be in tears because it hurt so bad. This is just like a little tingly. And then last but not least, we have this LOV. This is a 3-in-1. So this is a primer and a setting spray. So you can use it as a base, you can use it to set your makeup, or you can use it to refresh your makeup throughout the day. So we're obviously gonna use it to set everything down. Ooh, this is a pretty bottle. I like that. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna like test spray it first. Ooh, it smells fresh. I don't know, it seemed like it was kind of like a intense mist, so let's see. Okay, no, it's nice. I got a little in my mouth and it actually kind of tastes good. Because I was like talking while I was doing it. That's actually really nice. It's a refreshing mist. I like that actually a lot. It gave a nice like glow to my skin. And still with the lips, a little bit of tingling, but nothing like crazy at all, so don't worry about that. I feel like this look came out pretty nice. I mean, I feel like we had some hits and we had some misses. I thought the magnetic lashes were really gonna be a hit. Now I'm kind of like, I don't know. But they do work. I was most skeptical that they weren't even going to work at all. Like it does work, like they do stick, and once I made that thicker liner, like they have been down and not moving, so I can't really complain about that. The eyeshadow palette was really pigmented, and I think my face looks pretty good too, so I honestly can't really complain. So I didn't really know what to expect, like trying a full face of products and brands that I really didn't know anything about. Like normally I'm trying new products from brands that I know a lot about already, so I kind of like have more to go off of when I'm trying their products. So this was a little bit different, but I liked it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye.